Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch kind of a notorious horror film here from the late 80s, CLOWNHOUSE. Let's check it out. Here's our three brothers, Casey, Jeffrey, and a very young Sam Rockwell as Randy.
You ever walk into me like that again, I'll step on your face. Sorry.
Why can't I go with you?
They live with their mom.
Your Aunt Mia, 75 years old, you'd be bored stiff. She doesn't like us anyway. She doesn't? She said boys were made for the chopping.
Mom's going away for a while, leaving the kids at home. Apparently there's a mental hospital nearby. Naturally.
Trouble at that madhouse.
Where the crazy people live.
What the hell's going on? Maybe they're trying to break in.
They go to a little carnival where Casey's going to get his fortune read. Basically, all she does is end up scaring the hell out of him.
The flesh is young, and the hearts are strong. Precious life cannot be long, when darkest death has left its mark.
Now, our youngest boy there, Casey, is deathly afraid of clowns. Can you blame him? So naturally, he freaks out when the clown picks him. So, it looks like a couple of the loonies from the loony bin have escaped. And our three loonies, there's three of them, are going to go after the three clowns. And our clowns attack. Or I'm sorry, our clowns are attacked. Alright, our loonies are now filtering through all the clown stuff. And they're going to assume the identities of the clowns. And our killer clowns are now, of course, at the home of the boys. And of course, Casey's the first one to notice them. And they notice him. And naturally, he's the only one to notice them because when the other boys look,
It really worked on you, didn't it?
they're gone.
What was it? Something real or not, Case? Or are you too scared to tell?
Alright, our boys are wandering. And if you look closely, there's some clowns following. When they're not chasing the boys, they're killing this guy. Back to chasing the boy. Of course, nobody believes him yet.
What are you talking about?
Back in the house.
What was that?
A fuse has blown.
Downstairs. Nothing.
They're gonna draw straws to see who goes and tries to fix the fuse box. Why they don't all go together, I don't know.
You're elected, Jeff, old bro. I think you might be my best brother, too.
So Randy goes down, fixes the fuse box. A lot of spiders down there, apparently. And then he notices something. Clown makeup. Apparently he doesn't ask himself why there's fresh clown makeup in his basement. He simply applies it and becomes a clown himself.
Coming to get you. We're coming to get you, Jeffrey.
And then the real clown attacks. So Randy may or may not be dead. Run, boys.
Casey!
But this time the boys get the upper hand. At least on one of them. And later on, you get the upper hand on one of the other clowns. And out the window he goes. 2 down, 1 to go. They find Randy.
I think he's dead, Jeffrey.
For Christ's sake, Casey, now you go get help?
Gotta get him out of here.
We'll put him back in the closet.
Our last clown knocks himself out. But moments later, he's gone. And he catches up to Casey, but this was Jeffrey to the rescue. And that's our movie. All right. Let's talk about this movie, Clown House. Never seen this movie before. I picked up this DVD not too long ago. It's a pricey DVD if you want it. It usually goes for like $100 or so. I didn't pay that much for it, to be honest with you. The reason it's so expensive is because it's out of print. There's never going to be a Blu-ray on it, at least allegedly. The reason is because the director was convicted of molesting the kid who played Casey in this movie, who was underage, like 14 years old or 13 when they made this movie. I think he went to prison for like 3 years or something. Victor or something, Salva or something like that is his name. He ended up doing the movie Powder later on, and the movie Jeepers Creepers. I think that whole trilogy, actually. But because of that, the movie's a little renowned because of that. But apparently MGM wants nothing to do with this movie anymore. So it's a little scarce, but it's findable if you want it. But anyway, the movie itself is a horror movie from 1989, and I've never seen it before, and I kind of enjoyed this movie, to be honest with you. It's Sam Rockwell's film debut. He's 20 years old. He plays an asshole. He's the older brother of these 3 brothers. And the youngest brother, Casey, is like deathly afraid of clowns. He's like 12 years old. He's afraid of clowns. He pees the bed. And he gets made fun of by his older brother because, like I said, Randy's an asshole. Their mother goes out of town for a few days to visit a relative or something. 3 kids are left alone. They go to a carnival. They get spooked there, or at least Casey does, because the clown kind of goes after him. Meanwhile, there's this mental hospital nearby where 3 guys escape. They go to the carnival as well. They kill 3 clowns there, and then they assume the clowns' identities by taking their makeup, their outfits, and everything. And next thing you know, there's killer clowns running around. Of course, the killer clowns end up back at the kid's house, where Casey spots them in the yard. They spot him, but before his brothers can come and look at it and verify it, they're gone. But next thing you know, the clowns are basically stalking them for the rest of the film. Randy, the oldest brother, Sam Rockwell, is kind of an asshole throughout the whole film. At one point, he finds some clown makeup on the ground, like in the basement. And again, it's kind of weird to me that he doesn't question why it's there, but he puts it on himself to poke fun at his brother. But then the real clowns show up and they kill him. They killed him. Next thing you know, they're going after the other 2 boys, and the other 2 boys end up getting the best of them. One of them gets tossed out of a window. One of them falls down the stairs. And then the last one gets an axe in the back. So basically the 2 younger boys survive. Randy's dead, and the 3 clowns end up dead, and that's our film. Boom, 100 hour and 21 minutes there. And again, I pretty much enjoyed this movie. I'm glad I watched this. I'd read something that the movie, it's obviously got some notoriety because of what happened on the set. But I did read some reviews that said the movie was actually pretty decent too. When it comes to like killer clown movies, it's like right up there with It. I mean, it wasn't as good as It, obviously, but it's maybe right behind it in terms of Killer Clowns. There's also this Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which is pretty good too. But anyway, that is Clown House. Now, like I said, if you want the DVD, you're probably going to pay 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 bucks for it. That's pretty much the going rate. I was told it's also streaming on YouTube if you're curious to watch it there. But yeah, I enjoyed this movie. I think it's worth it. I think it's fun. It's a fun watch. So there you go. It's a shame what happened to this and the notoriety that surrounds it. But if you look past that, it's a pretty decent film, I think. So check it out. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about Clown House. Watch it. Bye.